Hi, I'm Tanya Peterson with the Anxiety-Schmanxiety blog on HealthyPlace.com. Have you ever noticed that anxiety tends to stick to us? We become fused with our anxiety. We have all of these anxious thoughts and worries and stuff going on in here and stuff going on out here, and we stick. It sticks to us and we can't get it off. Or so we think. A really effective way to deal with anxiety and get it off of us is to defuse. Instead of being fused with it, we become defused, unglued from our anxiety. You can think of it as this rule that I tend to have, and it's called, when you go to the beach, don't put on sunscreen in the wind. So if you think about that, you're at the beach and it's warm and you don't want to get a sunburn, so you get out your sunscreen and you're smearing it on everywhere, on your face, on your arms, and then the wind comes up. And what is that sand? We got some sand. What does that sand do instantly to the sunscreen? It sticks, and there it is, and it won't come off. You can brush it, but there's always still some there, and that's what anxiety does. It's like we have put on our sunscreen in the wind, and bam, here comes the anxiety, and now we're fused with it. It's part of us. We almost come to think that that's who we are, because we've got all of this sand fused to us. What we want to do with anxiety is defuse, get rid of the sand. We want to distance ourselves from it and begin to think of, okay, we've got the sand, we've got the anxiety right here, whatever worry it is, whatever fear with this big lump, that's just sand. It's a different substance. It's not who we are. We are different. So we're separating ourselves from this sand, this anxiety that is sticking to us. And if we can separate and say, wait, this is sand, this is me. This sand on my skin is not my skin, and it's not who I am. And we can begin to think of it differently. Okay, I have this problem, this fear of something bad happening. But whatever happens right now is not defining who I am and in my life in the long run. I can deal with anything that comes along as long as I am defused from my sand and I just let it run through. So as you deal with anxiety, think of it as the anxiety is sunscreen that you've put on in the wind. And you want to start brushing that off by putting a space between yourself and your anxiety. This is your anxiety, this is me, and they're different. And over time, that can help lessen the grip that anxiety has on you so you are diffused. Thank you for listening, and I'll see you next time.